Straight ahead on 12 News, the Man in Black is back. We preview the Plymouth Playhouse's Ring of Fire, plus a new way to showcase school pride for a proud bunch in Robbinsdale. But first, carnage at 33,000 feet, what local Russian and Ukrainian immigrants think about that downed Malaysian jetliner. 12 News starts right now. Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. Russian and Ukrainian immigrants in Plymouth are reacting to the news of a downed jetliner near their former home.
298 people aboard Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 were killed, including 3 infants. The jetliner crashed in a disputed region of eastern Ukraine controlled by pro-Russian insurgents. U.S. intelligence experts believe a surface-to-air missile brought the plane down. As Sonia Goins reports, the crash has shaken nerves and raised questions about who's to blame.
Russian and Ukrainian cultures blend perfectly together inside of Arcadia's market in Plymouth. But when world events take center stage, there is divisiveness.
My customers are split in half. One half is pro-Russian, one half is pro-Ukrainian, and there's such tension between the two.
Store owner Lana Makeva is Russian, but she grew up in the Ukraine.
I don't talk politics in the store.
Word of the downed plane hit close to home for both sides.
It's a huge tragedy for everybody, but once you see it being used for political gain and accusations, it just makes you sick in the stomach. That's how I felt.
It's not about Russia at all. Please, come on.
Sasha is from the Ukraine.
Who is gonna be next? This is my question for Ukrainian army.
She didn't want to be identified, so we're not showing her face.
I can't go to my home. I usually does it every summer, and now I can't.
She's pointing the finger at the Ukrainian government.
I'm not a president. I can't to stop it, but he can definitely because he is the president.
Sasha is fearful for her family, who are still living in the Ukraine.
I just worry about what's going on in Ukraine, and my family is worried about my brother's family.
Many customers in the shop told us they are also concerned. They say they will continue to monitor what's going on overseas while remaining respectful of each other's differences.
We seem to get along, and hopefully we'll continue this way, but the community is heated.
Now, we talked to many people who didn't want to go on camera because they say they were afraid, even though they live right here in Minnesota. Now, according to the census, 43,000 people claim Russian ancestry in Minnesota, and many of them live right here in the West Metro. Mike and Alex, a lot of people call Plymouth Little Russia because of the number of businesses in that city. We also want to mention that more than half of the victims in the plane crash are from the Netherlands, and one person has dual citizenship with the United States and the Netherlands.
Unbelievable that people are afraid this far away.
They're afraid. I mean, they're just simply afraid.
Well, all right, thank you, Sonia. In other news now, a big road closure could affect your weekend travel plans. Highway 100 will be closed in both directions at Brooklyn Boulevard. MnDOT is installing new beams for the bridge there, and the closure will last until early Monday. The project will increase the bridge's lifespan and improve pedestrian access.
Robbinsdale school principals and the superintendent will get a bump in pay. The school board approved a 2 1/4% pay increase for principals in each year of a new 2-year contract. The principals will also receive a $2,000 stipend in the second year of the contract. The board also approved a new 3-year contract with Superintendent Aldo Sicoli. It includes a more than 1% pay increase in each year.
Brooklyn Park could soon have a new parks director. The city is expected to hire the director of golf operations in Ramsey County, Jody Youngers. She currently oversees 5 golf courses and a golf dome there. If approved by the city council, Youngers will start August 4th. She replaces John Oyanagi, who left to take the parks director's job in Ramsey County. For good or bad, we all remember our high school days.
For alums of Robbinsdale High, the closing of their school in 1982 left many feeling as if they'd lost their home. But the Robin spirit never disappeared, and now it has new wings with the creation of an alumni association designed to help students.
We're from Robbinsdale, couldn't be prouder.
The school pride swelled last year as thousands of Robins flocked to the old Robbinsdale High School for an all-class reunion.
Schwartz.
Howard Schwartz.
there I am.
Class of '69
Had more hair, love the Buddy Holly glasses.
We got spirit.
knew that Robin spirit
Well, I have yearbooks.
needed a home
Junior in '68.
after the reunion.
We knew we had to do something more.
Introducing the Robbinsdale High School Alumni Association, a nonprofit formed this year to give back to the district.
We're really excited about getting back into the life, the ethos, if you will, of this district, and to be welcomed to do it.
Now a middle school, this building served more than 22,000 students from 1956 until 1982, when Robbinsdale High School closed due to shrinking enrollments.
Many of the alumni from Robbinsdale High School initiated the process to designate this as a historical site. Yep.
Letitia Gray of the Robbinsdale District says the creation of an alumni association is a gift to students who will benefit from donations and volunteer hours.
It's certainly a win-win for our district because when people see them in our schools, they know, wow, look at these great successful people and they are part of this district.
We had a lot of kids in band and orchestra when we went to school. I mean, we were something.
You can almost feel the pride when Howard Schwartz talks about his old school. Now he's recruiting other Robins back to the nest for the sake of the next generation.
Calling all Robins to get involved, to care about these kids like we cared about our own school, and to do what we can to make this district the prideful district that we all recall participating in as students.
The Robbinsdale High School Alumni Association will soon present a $3,000 check to go towards hands-on learning grants in the district. And I have a feeling that is just the beginning of their giving back. Coming up, we are headed to New Hope for the start of Duk Duk Daze.
Then later in sports, we'll take you to a local tennis camp taking on a more global feel this summer.
But first, tropical air heads our way and a few spotty thunderstorms are possible Saturday and Sunday.
It is festival season, and this weekend we're celebrating New Hope.
That's right. Duk Duk Daze kicks off at Northwood Park, and that's where we find our Delane Cleveland. Delane?
And Mike and Alex, Duk Duk Daze is a chance to celebrate everything there is to love about New Hope, and everything takes place right here at Northwood Park on 38th and Boone. So joining me to talk more about all the fun activities taking place this weekend is Steve Madsen of the New Hope Lions. So, Steve, I have to say, first of all, Duk Duk Daze, what's behind that name?
You know, it's a big mystery. The event's been around for about 37 years, they tell me. The name was kind of derived from a contest that was done with the community to name it, and the rumor has it that a child came up with the name, spelled the word duck incorrectly, and Duk Duk Daze became our tradition and event for New Hope. So.
Well, there you go. So what are some of the things that people can look forward to this weekend?
You know, we've got great food, beer, live music, a huge softball tournament with about 45, 50 teams, a carnival with games, rides, inflatables. Saturday and Sunday, we've got a great new craft show that we've added, which is going to have about 25 different vendors in it. So it should be really fun for everybody. Come on down with the family.
And what if you had to highlight one thing aside from our friend back here?
Yeah.
what is it that you want to highlight about?
You know, it's the big attraction is the fireworks. Friday night, Saturday night, both nights at about 10 o'clock. Good 30 minutes of fireworks, and you'll hear them for miles around, and it's a huge attraction for everybody to come down and see. So it's really fun.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you very much.
All right, so there are a lot of things to do here this weekend, and we wanted to go out and ask some people about New Hope. What are some of the things that they like to see? What do they like to do? Here's what they had to say.
Just all the parks, really.
Probably all of the parks and the neighborhood. Everyone's really nice, and there's a lot of families around here, so we just hang out with everyone.
The Y. Donovan likes the Y. And it's right by Pub 42. So they're right by places that we can go to. So say we're eating at Pub 42, we can just go right to the Y. Yep.
Pub 42, of course, is always a hit. The Y is great. We have just great people in New Hope. The thrift store is really fun, the unique thrift store. We're getting a whole new Hy-Vee now. We're pretty excited about that.
So plenty of things to be excited about. The festivities here kick off at 5 p.m., so come on out. Lots of fun for the whole family. Reporting in New Hope, Delane Cleveland, 12 News.
All right, thanks a lot, Delane. And for a full schedule of events, you can go to our website. It's 12.tv. Coming up, the Man in Black brought back to life in Plymouth.
But first, Little League teams make their first stop on the road to Williamsport. Jason Melillo has highlights next in sports. Jason Melillo now with sports, and we're starting with an interesting tennis camp that brings people from all over.
Yeah, and it keeps getting bigger and better, and that's what I think is the cool thing about this tennis camp for sure. Twin Cities Tennis Camps in Golden Valley has been teaching the game now for more than a decade, and as John Jacobson shows us, the camp brings together coaches and players from all over the world.
Henry Boyle plays Division II collegiate tennis in West Virginia. But this summer, the 19-year-old from London, England, is spending 6 weeks in Golden Valley as an instructor at Twin City Tennis Camps.
I wanted to explore a different part of the States. So Minneapolis, I've heard many good things about it. So I wanted to explore here, but get some quality coaching experience as well.
Henry is one of a growing number of instructors and players to find the TCTC camp. Columbia's Mauricio Arvelo also came for 6 weeks and stayed with Golden Valley's Simon Peterson and his family. Simon plays varsity tennis for Hopkins. What a good experience for both teams.
It's been great, learning about Columbia and cheering for the Colombian soccer team in the World Cup. And he's of course in Columbia they have clay, so he plays with a lot of consistency and a lot of topspin, so he's a very good player.
Yeah, it's a good experience because it's like my 5th time that I come to internationality, travel along, and it's so good. I feel good, yeah.
Dan DeBedrick founded Twin Cities Tennis Camps 15 years ago. The Armstrong High School and University of Wisconsin graduate and tennis player wanted to bring the game to public tennis courts and make it an affordable sport for kids. The new international flavor to the camp is a bonus.
In so many ways, when you can create a summer experience where kids from our community here in Minneapolis and St. Paul can get a national or international flavor from all over the world, from our coach, our new coach, Henry Boyle from Great Britain, and Mauricio from Colombia coming up for 6 weeks, it just makes this experience that much better for all the kids. We learn that much more, all of us, me included.
I think it's really important that the kids see that there's loads of players coming from different backgrounds. There's so many college players who are looking to get coaching experience in the summer. So there's definitely a market out there to get some more international quality in.
In Golden Valley, John Jacobson, 12 Sports.
Now, TCTC expanded this year to St. Paul. Their new location on the east side is at St. Paul Academy to better serve tennis players in the East Metro who had been driving all the way to Golden Valley for the camps. Well, to baseball now. The VFW regular season wrapped up this week. Osseo hosted Cambridge-Isanti on Thursday night. Bottom second, nice hustle play here for Osseo. Cal Techum will beat out the grounder for an infield hit. That score is Jack Jorgensen. Bottom third, Cameron Perna laces a double to center field. That brings home Eric Lyons and Brady Vitanen. And it's a 4-0 lead for the Orioles as they start to take control. That lead would continue to grow throughout the game. Jorgensen will get the strikeout here in the top of the 5th to end the game. Osseo takes it by mercy rule, 12-1. In Little League Baseball, the District 1 playoffs are underway. Golden Valley is the site for the 11-12-year-old bracket. Golden Valley and Plymouth-New meeting in the quarterfinals. Golden Valley is out of the gate quick. Zach Duggan, base hit the other way, scores Adam Bewin and Ben Eggstad for a quick 2-zip lead. But Plymouth-New answers with 4 of its own in the bottom of the 1st. Bjorn Jensen's shot to the fence scores Aaron Luttrell and makes it 4-2 PNH. Second inning, Travis Mosley cracks a double for Plymouth that played Zach Myers and Patrick Bray for a 6-2 lead. Top of the 5th, Golden Valley trying to rally. Miles Halligan golfs the low pitch, and that is way gone for a solo home run, his second of the game, cutting the lead to 8-4. But in the bottom half, PNH does the long ball thing too. Zach Myers' solo shot over the center field fence. Plymouth-New goes on to win it 10-4. At USA Cup Soccer, pool play in the under-15 girls division, Wayzata Fury up against the Rebels Revolution of Champlin. Hannah Hyde puts it in for a quick Wayzata lead. We fast forward to late in the second half, tied at 1. Allison Garads runs down the throw-in and scores for the Rebels. And that's the game winner as the Rebels Revolution takes it 2-1, and the championship matches in the USA Cup are this weekend.
Boy, totally different weather though than normally.
Oh my gosh,
than normal
it's
there.
actually been great weather this
Yeah,
year. The
it
last
is.
couple years we had really
hot.
bad weather. Yeah.
Thanks, Jason. Still ahead, the Plymouth Playhouse turns into the Ring of Fire.
We will preview the musical inspired by Johnny Cash when we come back.
Check out the new pop-up splash pad in Brooklyn Park. Residents told the city they'd like some sort of splash pad, so the city got a grant to try out a portable one this summer. You can cool off Saturday at Central Park from 10 to 4 and check out other times on Brooklyn Park's website. A troupe of actors and musicians in Plymouth are bringing The Man in Black back to life.
This weekend, the musical Ring of Fire opens at the Plymouth Playhouse based on the life and music of Johnny Cash. And as Carissa Wyatt explains in Weekend Showcase, the production returns to the area to delight audiences after a national tour.
Daddy sang bass.
Mama sang tenor. The Man in Black is back. The rock and roll musical hit Ring of Fire hits the stage at the Plymouth Playhouse this weekend for its second run there.
We did a little tinkering with it before it went on the road and made it better, I think. Made it a better show. So people who have seen it in the past and who love Johnny Cash's music can come and see almost a new show in a way.
The show tells the story of the life of music legend Johnny Cash.
Everybody actually in the show is Johnny Cash, and we each play different aspects of his life throughout the show.
This jukebox musical celebrates the songs that made Cash famous.
All of them are my favorite numbers. I don't know that I have a favorite one.
It's performed by a smaller cabaret-style cast who sing and dance to 32 songs.
And I get to sing Flushed from the Bathroom of Your Heart.
And is described as a fast-paced, foot-stomping, crowd-pleasing salute encompassing all of Cash's music.
You're going from this sad song where, you know, your son has just died into a happy song that's uplifting and a gospel number, so you're kind of switching gears very quickly.
The actors say the show challenges their talents.
It's people that can act and sing and dance. There's dancing too, and you know, playing drums, guitar, keyboards, mandolin, you know, ukulele, spoons.
And aims to acquaint audiences with the cycle of sin and redemption that marked Cash's life.
If you're a country music fan, you will love this show.
For Weekend Showcase, Carissa Wyatt, 12 News.
The musical opens tonight and runs Wednesdays through Sundays at the Plymouth Playhouse through November 23rd. And for more information about tickets, you can go to our website, 12.tv. And we're told that all the players play more than one instrument. It's very cool.
Talent.
Have a great weekend, everyone.